we can get started now with the questions for Coach Rudolph Speed. Only 6 questions for this section. Please show your hands to indicate you're interested.
Scott here.
We're always kind of something better. I think that played fairly well, but just probably two mistakes cost us the goals. And that is what happened when you have top team against top team. Who make the most mistakes usually?
And also Lionel Messi playing in first off the atmosphere that you felt at the national state inside the national stadium.
Oh, it was electrifying. I mean, um, all the persons came here to see him in some form or the other. When he came on the field, I tried my best. I made a couple changes just to try and calm down everybody. But I mean, he's really exceptional player and he proved it tonight.
Foot speed, Jordan for CVM Sports. You're speaking about Messi. How did you think your players responded to the reception, the rousing reception he got from the National Stadium once he came on? That's part one. And two, what did you make of the electrifying play of Aubrey and Jalmara Calvin, especially towards the latter part of the game on both wings?
Right. As I said before, when Messi came on, I knew that that effect was going to happen. So what I did was make two change in succession to kind of just stop the game, so the players could get back their legs. I thought it worked because I don't think the players was in awe of him. They tackled him. They anticipated where he was going to make the run, and they also anticipated some of the plays that he was going to make. So I think they did well against him. I don't think they were overhard. And of course, Delmar Calvin and Kyle Avery, two electrifying players. They always do well whenever we play. So I'm pleased.
Right. Brian Dixon, Sunshine Radio. Not the result I'm sure you were expecting, coach. Do you think the team executed the plan that you had going into the second leg of this match?
In some respect, yes. Miami didn't really break us down. I mean, like get behind us and was able to get one-on-one shots at the goalkeeper. But as I said before, in terms of defending, probably it was just the last kick of the match we conceded the second goal when we tried to break away to make sure that we equalized. So I thought we did. I just thought that, as usual, again, we made some mistake with penalty. We paid the price.
Coach Pablo Maurer from the Athletic. You did, cause Miami some trouble. They have the biggest payroll in MLS history. Basically, they have multiple World Cup winners. I wonder, do you have any pride in your performance tonight? And also, just another quick follow up. What do you think this could mean for the sport of soccer, Jamaica as a whole? Obviously, Pelé came here in the '70s. That was a sort of a groundswell. Do you think this might have a similar effect?
Yeah, I think so. I think a lot more players, young players, will want to play the games. I've seen the young kids' faces, how delighted they are to witness Messi play there. But it is nothing to be ashamed of. We get 4-0 over 2 legs. I've seen other MLS teams get 8-2, 6-2, and playing with or without Messi 4-1. This is nothing to be ashamed of. They have everything going for them. I think it's a credible performance for Cavalier. I also think that Cavalier has kind of moved out of the ranks of to be an international club team. I mean, this organization to host a game with a sold out stadium and more here is outside. So I think overall it's okay.
Coach King from Ballpree TV. They say you never lose if you learn. Tell me the two major things that you would have learned from both legs of this time.
We shouldn't make mistakes against good teams. That's the first one. And what I also learned is that, I just thought that if we just keep a little calm with the passes, it would have been easier. But, we'll learn as we go.
All right, Coach, A Division TV. In the first leg, you guys played well in transition. What went wrong this time around, and if what Miami did to stop you guys from?
No, they didn't stop us. What happened is that they had like over 100 dangerous attacks in the first game because we were playing that much in transition. So what we try to do is get it down to half, so within half and three quarter load players to attack. I think we did that. They were not able to attack us so much. And that was the reason why we kind of not play so fast in transition was to try and keep the ball somewhere, to cut down their amount of attack. I mean, it's a technical thing, but that's what we try.
Coach. Coach Gregory Bright from the Jamaica Gleaner. It is the second consecutive appearance now for Cavalier in the competition, and the second time you guys have bowed out to a MLS outfit. What can you say compared to last year? You say that you would have said that the team might have closed the gap on the American opponents, and if Cavalier come back at this stage and next year, can you say we want to improve on at this stage?
Yeah, we did improve from last year. Last year, we were not really competing. We were just trying to survive. As you can say, this year, we were, uneven terms a lot of the game. And I think by next year, we'll get it.
Javon Parchment from Cavaliers TV. Coach, I want to congratulate you on creating history. I think you need a big round of applause. But let's get back to the football. Kylie Avery, first leg seems like he was the better player on the pitch. This leg, you did not start him. What was in this game?
Well, you can see what he does when he comes on, when the team legs probably tiring. So we just thought it was an appropriate time to bring him on. And everything we do, we keep an eye on the long term. So we're trying to play Rick guy into form also and into fitness. So yeah, we have a short term and long term. But Kylie has done his job when he comes on, and we are okay with it.
Coach, Rose from here to speak about the mentality. In your lifetime, you would have seen Maradona, you would have seen a lot of great players. You've gotten to see one at your home stadium. Personally, how did that feel, and how did you mentally prepare your players to play against one of the better players in the world?
As I said, this team is very young, 20.2 average age. Playing with such young players, they are not afraid of anything. So after my job is finished, I only have to normalize the Inter Miami players so the players feel comfortable playing against them, which I think I have done in some extent. Again, yes, it's a good feeling to play against possibly one of the greatest players of all time. And I think Jamaica also enjoyed themselves. They came out, the game wasn't that boring. They were able to enjoy themselves. And Messi score a goal, everybody's happy.
Okay, last question of the night.
Area for Mr. Speed. It is considered wide and varied that Cavalier over the last two matches. How much do you think this will impact local football based on what you've done?
I think you'll see another 10, 20,000 kids, girls and boys coming out to play the game, which is what you want. I think you'll find more coaches coming out to try and coach teams, to try and reach the heights that Cavalier has gone, because just it's something good to do. It has never been done yet. We have this market to come to Jamaica, or a MLS team that is so financially viable, have the biggest payroll in the MLS. So the truth is, everybody wants to emulate something like this, and I just see all the rest of Premier League clubs now saying, that's where I want to be. So I think it's a
All right, thank you, everyone. That concludes the press conference.